Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome to another episode of Software Inc. Welcome back to our tiny little company of SEGA. In this playthrough, we are replicating or spoofing on the career or the company SEGA in real life, in which we are trying to be the best, most dominant video game company in the game, on the planet, and we're trying to succeed where SEGA failed in the console race. Alright guys, let's just jump back into it here. So last episode, I did say we were going to move to our new building, and I was not lying, but I'm going to wait until 1990, because why would I go in there, build all my desks, put all my computers down, and then immediately have to spend more money to upgrade them? I think that's silly. So let's try and make even a little bit more of a nest egg. We did lose some money last month. I think that's because we're probably spending a little bit too much money on our marketing. I'm going to move everything down here. We're actually just going to go to half price, whatever I'm doing for Slinky and Sonar, because they've been around for a while. They probably don't need quite so much marketing. And you're also prominent. I have zero budget for you. Let's actually give you a $10,000 budget and see how that does. Just try and make that down a little bit. Everything else is kind of good. All right, guys, the next thing I want to do is, as I just said, we want to be winning in the console race as well. I think it's time to start designing our first console, guys. Now, I wouldn't mind having an actual console team in the future. So, yeah, we're going to have to shove a new team onto the console once we get to our new space. But for right now, let's just get it going. Let's go a little faster. They can be working in the background while this is happening. Right, so new development. We're going to do an operating system, and we are going to do a console for the TV. Product name. Obviously, we are doing a spoof on the Sega Genesis, so I have decided we are doing the SEGA Inception. Let me know what you guys think of that name. I actually think it sounds like a pretty cool console name. All right, what do we want in this thing, guys? We want this to have file, let's have multitasking, let's have themes, search, let's have some surround sound, we'll have an external drive. Look at all this stuff. We have some wasted interest here. And I can't do 3D rendering yet, but right now that's 9 interest lost. Everything is good here. We're going to have it on the main. And yes, I am remembering this time framework. This is going to be Pixel. I thought I did this, but I guess not. Console. Woo, what am I doing? Am I spelling console right? No, it's an S. There we go. Console Saga. There we go. 1990. Let's just put it like that. All right, next page. Bum-ba-da-bum. We don't have anything there. This is all good. We can just do auto balance. Next page. Design core. Develop. Get this thing going. All right, we are getting closer there. We're almost up to 8 million, so we're doing just fine on all of these. Let's do one more review here just to make sure it is looking beautiful. I think it probably is. We'll do another review on Sonar the Seal as well, again, just to see if it's beautiful. If this is 10, then we're just going to leave it. It is no iteration for you. Promote. And what are you looking at? 9.4? I'm going to accept all close. Yes. I'm going to iterate you one more time, my friend. No one is there. Right. Yeah, there's no one. There is nobody there. That makes perfect sense. I'm going to clean this up in just a second, guys, particularly doing stuff like that. Make that all nice and smaller. Why are you, just a second, you're iterating. Oh, there's no one assigned to the iteration. Yeah. You guys can be assigned to the iteration. That makes a lot of sense. There's no level 2 system designer working on Sonar the Seal. Really? Well, we are going to have to fix that, aren't we, guys? Are you guys not iterating? Wait a second. Assign you and you. Is it just the end of the day? It's just the end of the day. Never mind. All right, January 1999. It's time to move, guys. We've lost money the last 2 months, unfortunately. Let's take a look at how much money we've been losing. A decent chunk both those months, unfortunately, because we've been losing out on some sales and still spending a bunch of money on everything else. And we have almost no deal money coming in. We're going to have to fix that once we get to our new space. We have $13 million to work with. Let's get out of here, you guys. Let's get out of here. So, what are we doing? We're going over here. We're going to do a move company. I'm going to go to an empty plot, and I want to be in not the city. I want to go to the town. where I want to go. So in the town, we have some medium amounts of talent pool, some high costs, internet providers are high. It's basically medium and high for everything. If you guys don't know this, you can actually see what you have. One of the nice things about being in the city is your talent pool is really good and your internet's really low. But there's high background noise and you have not enough space to work, and that's going to be my problem. I want a bigger city that I've already built. Once you get to the town, things get once you get rural, things get a little bit lower in the talent pool, which sucks. But, you know, there's trade-offs all over the place. We're going to go to the town. We're going to go to the town. Hit OK. Let's get ourselves over there and see what we have to work with. Boom. All right. We also have a reward, but this looks like a decent space to start. What do we have for a reward? Buy your own plot of land. What do we get? I don't remember what any of these rewards do anymore. We've got my company logo, blah, 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 blah. I know what we're talking about. Let's get in here and start buying up some land spots here. So I'm going to want you. I'm going to want you. You're costing me 100,000. You're a big guy, a big boy. And I'm probably going to want that one. Now that might be enough to get us started. So I've already designed the main building that I want to use. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to grab it. This is going to take some fiddling around, but here we are. It looks like a clover, but I promise it is Slinky inspired and it is going to be awesome. So let's get this thing in here. I think that this is going to work just fine. So we may have to buy some more spots over there. I kind of don't mind that we're starting on a bit of an angle. That's kind of interesting, but do I want to start at an angle? Just a second. I have to go in here and make this to, let's go all the way to 22 and let's try this one more time. Build. Here we go. You know what? Let's start on a straight angle and we'll work our way up from there. We are going to need at least 2 levels to begin with, so we're going to start going down from there. Now I think what I'm going to do, yeah, we need 2 levels and then we're going to have to build ourselves a printing bay at some point. But for right now, you're plopped down. There's going to be a bunch of people that are saying they can't do anything. I understand, you guys. I understand. I see your problem. We're going to make it better. All right, so that's our first floor. Let's get this second floor going. It's a little bit more difficult to get this one in here. All right, there we go. What really helps is not trying to build it on top of the same floor. It was like, this is the same floor. That's not going to work. You're absolutely right. That does not work, Jared. There we go. Well, you guys can kind of see where I'm planning on going with this, I would think. If I jump up one more floor here, it's going to continue and rotate up at 22 degrees every single time and kind of look like 3 Slinkies. Slinking up is my idea. Let's go through the actual floor plan a little bit here more thoroughly. We're going to have to build ourselves a maintenance building up top as well, but that's just the way that is. Do I have another reward? Where's my other reward? Sorry, guys. Build some amount of feet. Beautiful. And boom, we got ourselves a floor light. Absolutely glorious. So I have not, other than our bathrooms, I have not decked this place out at all. So we're going to do that together a little bit here. A little together, a little bit split it off, but we're going to make it look absolutely glorious. Let's get things in here. First things we need to do is actually get some elevators in here. And my thoughts are, I'm not going to do escape stairs. I know that's very, very scary and not realistic. There would obviously be escape stairs in a buildings like this, but seeing as we do not have fires on, I'm not feeling as frightened of that fact. So I'm just going to do this and that. And is that centered in the space? It is indeed centered in the space. Absolutely glorious. Can I grab all of you guys, control copy, and go up one floor and plop it in? So it's always going to be a little bit off center on these floors. I'm going to try my hardest to keep it centered. Doing circles in this game's is not that fun. It really is not. It really is not that fun. Also, if you press Z like that, guys, that's how you get your top-down view. All right, so we have those guys in there. This is going to be our little reception area. Let's get some stuff down, starting with that actual reception area. Why the heck not? We'll just throw down, make it nice and easy. A reception desk like, how do I want to put you? Like that? Sure. Let's also, can we go a little bit bigger? We don't need it to be spinning at 22 degrees anymore. Let's do 45. That'll work. All right, so you're there. Now you need a little bit of doors. I'm also noticing, can I make it daytime? Is that possible? Can I show myself daytime? Where is that? Pretty sure there's an ability to do that, but I could be wrong. Am I crazy? I'm probably crazy. Oh, well, we'll just Oops. Oh, wait, here it is. There it is. Daytime. Okay, I knew there was a setting there. I want to see what it looks like. It looks like in the light. Let's get ourselves some window doors to get in there, and then that should be the only doors that we need. Cool. It looks like I actually have the outside painted a little bit, not the inside. Let's actually do that first. I know I'm running all over the place here, guys. It's just the way that it is, okay? Walls. What are you doing, Jared? Get this thing. There we go. I'm going to make this an office. Sure. Let's make this an office. Let's make this an office. Let's make this a office, but a different office. Let's make this the same as that, and let's make this the same as that. Perfect. Yeah, and we'll make this thing the same as that as well. Glorious. So let's change the outside, and we'll go through what that looks like in the future. For right now, can I get all... No. Just this one. I'm going to have to go top down. Z again. You guys, you, and you guys are all my bathrooms. I'm not going to do anything super fancy with this. Make you a bathroom. You can be this office, and you can be this office. And if we want to do any futzing around different than that, we can do that later. Kind of want to be able to command copy. You know what? We'll do that after. Up at the top, we have to do exactly the same thing. All right, so you and you and you are going to be this. You and you and you are going to be this. You and you are going to be that. You. How many times can I say you? Ah, no, you. No, go away. Piss off. There we go. Bathroom. Cool, that's all done. We should be fine. Let's go back down. I'm noticing that this one is not done yet, so we'll do it like that. And perfect. Let's start building this thing out. We've already got you, but we didn't get any reception desks down, so let's get a few desks just along the wall here. Scroll down a little bit and see what this is looking like. I'm thinking there, and let me do this. No, come on. For some reason the button was glitching me away. Don't particularly like that. All right, I think that's good enough for right now as a little reception area. Yeah, I'm going to say that's fine. We'll give them 2 different paintings here. This one can be a computer just to make it look all nice and fancy. Beautiful. Let's give them a light too. Why the heck not? You guys can have a light. I think that's going to work gloriously. In here, they can probably just use a few lights. So let's do one there. Let's do one there, and it's a little bit off center. It's actually so much off center that it is absolutely going to bug me. Let's go top down and see what kind of centering I can do. That one's fine. This one needs to move to there. All right, she's all lit up. Let's do... So just so you guys know how I'm planning on laying it out, we're going to have office space, meeting room, leader room, canteen, lounge. That's the idea, and then obviously center spot. So these are going to be all for workers. I'm planning to have 10 to 16 people working in these each floor. So this is going to be all one team. 5 to 10 people really could be in these spaces. So some of the teams could be a little bit more spread out, such as the designers and the programmers, and then some of the teams could probably be a little bit more bunched together, like the marketing teams and all that kind of thing. We'll give some of the people that need a little bit more room or get paid a little bit more room. All right, let's get in here and make it look nice. I'm going to start with the canteen, the break room. Let's start with the break room. These 2 little break rooms. We're going to go with those guys. Let's give them couches. Can you let me have that, please? You can have a couch there and a couch there. And I'm probably just going to try and flip this around and make it look the same on the other side. You can have this and that. That's fine. Let's give you a table and some mini fridges because those are awesome. So starting with the tables, do a table there and a table there and a table there. And we'll throw down, if I can find them, the mini fridges and whatnot. They're gone. Throw some stuff on the walls here. We have this entire wall to fill with awesomeness. We're just going to go boom, boom, boom. don't think so. My last playthrough, I did not have any mods, but I'm also wondering if I should grab a few mods because there's some cool stuff that we can be putting on these walls, mod-wise. I also do not have heat running in any of these things, but we'll do that in a little bit. Acoustic diamond panel. You look like we're gonna have to play around with that a little bit. All right, let's get a few light lamps in here. Not lamps. These are flowers. There we go. All right, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there, and let's find ourselves some break room snacks. I can do this properly and not screw up entirely. Why are you not flipping around for me, my friend? There we go. Jeez Louise, sometimes. I'm actually just going to put it there and then we'll move it in a second because it was in the way for our pictures here. Ooh, back to... You're being real finicky, my friend. All right, and then you can move to here, and then we can throw down a mini fridge, and a coffee machine. Perfect. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything in this room. I want to duplicate. I want to plop it over here. So rotate, 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 rotate. See if we can get it in here nice and snug. Looks to be relatively similar. We got it in there. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely. Love to see it. All right, I'm going to quickly do the meeting room. You guys don't need to watch that. It's going to be fairly straightforward. There's a way to turn off, to make objects bigger, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is right now, and it's bothering the heck out of me. But you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I'm going to grab just a carpet, and if you hold Alt, guys, it'll also kind of allow you to, like, float it in the middle. I'm just going to throw a tiny little carpet in there, because why the heck not? There's our meeting room. Pretty simple. It has enough spaces for up to 18 people. I think this fits 12, right? 14? I think it fit 14. If it's fitting 14, let's take a few of them away. We don't need 14. We need 12. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. If it fits 14, it gives us room to add some more. All right, let's start working on our leader room next because that's also going to be relatively straightforward. Once again, you hold Alt. You can kind of float things around. So I'm going to float that to right there. And we're obviously going to throw our leader's desk right in the middle because why the heck not? We'll use a modern desk, again, because why the heck not? Rotate you around, put you right there, and because it is time for updated computers, there's all the words, good gosh, we're able to put the 90s computer down. Ooh, it can't go in the middle on this desk. I think I'm going to want the actual desk then. Yeah, not the modern desk. We can't go in the middle. A modern desk. Yeah, this is, just a standard desk. This is telling me in my brain that I really need to get these mods back online here, guys. I turned them off for my last series, but there are some nice, fancier desks and stuff that I probably want in this game. So I'm going to do that, I think. Hopefully for next episode, I will remember to, okay, can I just get that in place, please? Right there. Thank you. I always forget to use the Alt button there. Those two can go on that side. Let's actually give him something to eat here, or eat and drink. You know what? You can have just a coffee machine. You just need your own personal coffee machine. Where am I going to find you a coffee machine? Let's give you your own personal lamp. Let's give you your own personal lead box. There you go. And you have your own personal. And now we just need to give him some pictures on the wall. 1, 2, and a few clocks to make it so that he works a little bit faster. We have a whole blank wall over here, so we're going to want to have a few of these. 1, 2. You get 4 clocks, dude. You always know what time it is. And we're going to spend a little bit of extra money on this guy. Well, we actually are going through our money quite quickly, so I might have to start a little bit slower here and not give everybody a crazy amount. You need access to a chair. That makes perfect sense. Let's give you this ergonomic chair. There you go, bro. Leader desk done. I'm probably just going to copy and paste that up top, where I'm going to wait until we get this thing nice and completo first, and then I will copy everything and just paste it up top. All right, next thing we're going to do is the lounge here. Once again, I'm just going to go quickly through that, and I'll bring you guys right back when I've got this lounge all nice and set up. All right, there's my super simple, let's make it into, switch the usage into a lounge. Not a canteen. It is going to be a lounge, unfortunately. So these are all lounges, actually. I don't actually have a canteen yet, but that's fine. We can have multiple lounges. That's a huge amount of places for all of my people to go hang out. Probably a massive amount of heating and cooling that I do not need at the moment. But I don't care. I want to make it look nice and pretty. All right, so yeah, I just got, 4 couches, 3 snack machines, 2 coolers to go hang out with, 2 coffee machines. I could actually make a bank over here. Maybe that would be a cool idea. But I'm actually running through my money at a fairly rapid pace, so I don't want to go too far with this. I'll leave it there. I kind of want to make a little bit more mini fridges, because mini fridges are a spot for them to put their lunches, and they're able to be a little bit happier. All right, guys, let's move into our actual space in here for our workers. I want 10 per. So let's get that done. What I may actually try for, let's see if we can get 10 people in each of these for right now. And then I may limit it back down again, but I am aware that I have a, what are the words I'm looking for here, guys? I've got a design team and a production team, so I would need to have 3 floors because I also have a marketing and all that kind of team as well. So I may actually have to move this a little bit and do 1 team here, 1 team here. This can be an everybody lounge kind of thing, and then in the future we'll taper down a little bit. But let's see what it looks like if we just get some desks built. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a desk and then we'll plop them around. So you're going to go there. We're going to put you a ergonomic chair. Apparently it's on that side. That's fine. You get yourself an actual computer. Let's actually get ourselves over to the actual office setup. You get a computer and you get to be surrounded by some of these guys. So I'm going to say 1, 2, rotate, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's locked in. I can see you locked in, my friend, but we're going to get you a little less locked in. Just a second. I may actually not even need to have those last 2 if I Control Z. Let's see what this looks like. And actually, let's give him a plant and a lamp. And that's going to be our little desk that we are going to use to copy and paste everywhere. So get rid of you. Can I just grab all of this? Absolutely awesome. Can I move you? And let's see where we're going to be able to plop these guys down. Okay, you guys, I think I've got this figured out. Yeah. So off camera, I did split the leaders room into 2 different separate offices. So now we can have a team on either side. Each side has 11 units. So we can have 11 people on each side, and then they can each have their own specific spots. I have copy and pasted it up onto the next level here, and I've also created a little utilities room at the top here, so it has some heating and some cooling. Let's actually just get them a little bit of light. I want my people to be able to see things, right? There we go. Last thing that we would really need to do is do a little bit of a printing bay, because I do not have that yet. I have not decided exactly how I want to do this yet, so I think for right now, what I'm going to do, I also need to get some, we're down to 3.25 million, which isn't terrible. I need to get some parking, and then I need to get a printing press area. And I think what I'm going to do is, if I just get this, there we go, lining up the grid a little bit better. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm going to buy a little bit more land here. We'll just buy you, and we'll buy you for a little bit of parking. There we go. Now we've got it nice and squared off. And then I think I'm just going to make a tiny little building. Let's see, once we get the parking in, what this needs to look like. So if I do... Can't get that one. I can get that one and that one, that one and that one. Why can't I get you? I guess I just don't own that building front. So that should be enough parking for everybody. They will take the bus stop as well. I think I can probably make our printing bay over in this little spot. Again, I don't need to go too giant, and I'm gonna do a little bit of thought process and planning out. I'll probably go down into the basement of our spiral for our printing bay. In fact, let's just say that's what it's gonna be, and that the entrance is right here out of the back. This is going to be our entrance. So, on that note, let's get ourselves over here. I've made my decision. It's going to be right here. So we need ourselves a little bit of an entrance. I'm going to keep you guys with me for this build. This is going to be a fun little one. We're just going to do a 4x8. Cool. That can be the starting spot for it. I am noticing that it's going to be not insanely close to our parking, but we can make that a little bit better. And then we will have our way down there in the future. Although, do I want to have... Ooh, I probably want to have my pallets up here for everybody to pick up. You know what? I've changed my mind again. We're going to make it even bigger. We're going to go 4 by 6. We're going to delete this wall. And in the future, we will be going downstairs. But for right now, I'm going to leave it as is. Let's give it some doors. So I want these to be the garage doors. That's in utilities. That is... you guys. I can get 1, 2 here, I think, right? Yep, I can get 2. Absolutely beautiful. And we'll just use these as their standard printers for right now. Let's start from here. Again, we are going to change this up in the future, but for right now, that'll do more than enough for what we need. We have medium printers available to us. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from there, we will do some pallet jacks. And I'm going to do the pallet jacks here and here, and then I can't do it there because they will line up themselves there. We just need to have a spot for them to actually drop down. There we go, and there we go. So now our 3 printers will actually drop down. This is not available from the outside. You're absolutely right, it's not. Let's give it an actual door, and we'll have doors on the 2 top end spots. In the future, we're going to change this up. It's going to be a lot better. For right now, that's all that we needed to do. Let's throw down a quick door. Can I grab a door, please? Thank you. Here, a quick door here. Now we have access. Now we just need access with an actual road. Let's give them actually specific parking. No, I'm aware we can't intersect with the roof. I'm aware I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Don't at me. We'll just use you and you. I can't do another one there, but I can do a tiny little road that goes up like this. This is close enough to, no. This is close enough to our guys that are going to be running out there. So there we go. I could go in here and try and make this specifically the correct parking. Assign this to deliveries. Also assign these to deliveries. That way my deliveries will park here, and this will be my staff. And that should do everything we needed to do. Let's give these guys some lighting. I'm noticing they're going to be in the dark in there. And then obviously we're going to need to have some conveyor belt fun happening when we start to get going on the hardware. Because I do have the ability to print components and assemblers and all those kind of things that we are going to need for our consoles. There's the words I'm looking for. But again, let's get these guys. You can have a light there. You can have a light there. You guys still not lit? Now you are. That should be more than enough for what you need. I'm going to leave them completely and utterly in the just drywall section. I'm not going to paint them at all. We haven't done any playing, guys. I want to get these guys in here. You'll also note that we have not enough ventilation in our bathrooms. I'm not too sure why that is. They have a heater and a small vent, and I'd put 7 of them in there, and it didn't change. So I'm not exactly sure why they're saying that. It might be the size of the room. If you guys know why they would do that, please let me know. But I'm just going to say it's totally fine. If it gets hot in there, it gets hot in there. That's totally fine. All right, so we need to select these rooms and what teams are going to go in them. So you, my friend, are limited to designers and artists. Can I limit it to multiple? Room. Yes, I can. I'm going to say anyone for right now, and then I want to limit the team. There we go. Switch team. You are core design. Thank you. You will be allowed to pass through. You are switch team, core design. Pass through is fine. These guys can be for anybody. I want to limit this room to a lounge. I want to limit this room. Switch team to program art. Pass through. And limit room to a lounge, and then you guys are switch team program art. Pass through. Cool. So now they'll all go in there. I don't know if I have limited this to a meeting room, but it is now. These two are both going to be. I didn't grab it. Am I grabbing the room or a piece of furniture? I'm grabbing a piece of furniture. That's why. Switch team. Let's make this program. No pass through, and this is going to be a leader's room, and this is switch team design, no pass through, limit room to leader, and this should just be a team. No, not canteen. Lounge. So that's an anyone lounge where they can all go hang out together, but they have their own specific lounges. And the bathrooms are for everybody, but they should just go to the bathroom that makes the most sense to them. Perfect. That's all done. When we get up here, we're going to do switch team to marketing, pass through, and switch team to support. Through. Sure, both of these are fine. I'll do it properly. You guys are a lounge. You guys are. Oh, what team is this? Just a second. Oh no, what team are you? You are marketing. Team marketing and lounge. I'm gonna zoom forward through this. So much clicking. All right, everybody has it. So all of our programmers have calculators. All of our designers have design pads. All of our programmers have calculators, and all of our support team have calculators, and all of our marketers have telephones. Whew! Okay, I think we are ready to get in here. We have $2.286 million left. I want to spend a little bit of time. This has been a huge building episode, but I actually want to get my people in here, and I want to see how this building is going to run. All right, the temperature is overburdened. Please add more regulation units. Oh, up here. Okay, yeah. So you guys want another one of these? Sure, I can throw one in right there. Hopefully that's enough. You guys probably are going to say the same thing. I just did the wrong thing. Duplicate. Obviously, this little like utilities area is not enough to cover everything. We are going to need to make this a little bit more robust in the future. But hopefully for right now, it should hold out. All right, let's get some work done on these things, guys. End the iteration. That bumped it back a little bit. And we have not been planning on absolute conflict here. So let's get absolute conflict planned out. I'm also noticing that we are probably still going to be hemorrhaging money. So let's see how much we hemorrhage this month. But first off, market. Before we do that, though, this is a RTS, absolute conflict. Let's take a look at the event calendar. It is January. Do we have anything coming out? There's a sports game in November. Let's try to get it out in September. Market it for a release in September of 1990. That's going to give me 6 months. That's perfect. Let's get level 2 going for marketing. Let's make this a higher priority than usual. Let's market a press build, and I'm going to hold off on hyping right now until my marketers are a little bit more able to, support it. All right, let's, our monthly profit was horrible last month, but I think that is mostly due to construction. Yeah. We were actually holding fairly steady because we spent, 5.5. So we lost around $50,000 last month, roughly. So we do need to make a little bit more money here. So let's actually see, is there anything I can do porting-wise? Can I get this ported to anything else? Let us take a quick gander. Active users, yes, you came out in 88 and you came out in 89 not long ago. In fact, all of these did. Let's get you ported out to these 3, and let's make this the highest priority. I need to make a little bit more money here. Cool, I am heading towards bankruptcy. I'm aware of the fact. I'm hoping to get something else out sooner rather than later. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. If I have to take a few design deals, I can also do that as well. Let's see. We got a $24,000. Can we just filter for just design deals for a second? Well, actually, what is our printing availability? Goal, storage, printing sold. Capacity is 144 a month, and we're not selling a lot. So if we do have some printing deals I can grab, that would help to harness us a little bit. What do we got? We got a print job June of this year. April, May, June. I'm not going to do it. We're going to have to wait for some more. All right, let's also jump down so we can actually see what's happening. How is my team doing here? I have nothing. Aha, there we go. Hire cleaning, hire IT, hire courier, and hire maintenance. That's going to cost us a decent chunk of money, but we probably want it. So now we have 2 of these guys. IT's going to come in the morning, clean's going to come in the morning, and that should make us a little bit better. Maintenance can also come in the morning. We'll fix it all tomorrow. Yeah, because that's looking absolutely disgusting. We also don't have a receptionist. Let's hire a receptionist. That is a decent chunk of money that is going to be being hemorrhaged for other things there, unfortunately, but we kind of just have to do with what we have. All right, guys, let's make a little bit of money here. Come on. Porting is doing nothing. We are still hemorrhaging slowly but surely. We have $8 million, so we can hold off. Absolutely. But not by too much. You guys are spread out in different places. What's happening right now? Wait a second. Taking a look at my teams. What do we have? Design team 5, program team. Okay, yeah, so they're just in giant rooms. That's all. Okay. Okay. Wait, did we not have more people on our teams than this? I guess not. So we are just like, way overbuilt for what we're actually going to be doing. So we're going to have to, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with it. This is for December, 800,000, 600,000. That seems a little bit more doable. And 700,000. I'm going to hold off and just do the one for right now because we should be able to get 145 per month. That should be totally fine. June. So we're closing in on this. Let's get this released. I'm going to do a little bit of hyping now. And let's shrink you up. And let's market you. If we can do one more marketing, that would make me happy. And let's do a press build so they can see what's happening out there. We are still absolutely hemorrhaging money here. Are you guys getting this ported out? Yeah, absolutely. We need to get this game out so we can make some money here, guys. We absolutely need to get this game out. It's not doing great for us. Not doing great at all. What are we doing for our actual games? Let's get this going just a little bit faster here. You guys, how much money are you making per month? We got stuff in stock. Past month, basically $100,000. Can I port the first guy out to anything amazing? I can. So let's just get it out to you so that we have one more thing getting out there. And looks like Dream RPG is ready to go. Or sorry, Dream Sun. Dream Sun is ready to go. I want to develop it. That's going to be quite a few things in development. I think I'm just going to unassign it for right now, hold it in reserve, and we'll send it out tomorrow or once we get Absolute Conflict out and my production team doesn't have so much stuff to work on. I've got a lot of things on the go for a lot of people here, and that's probably not the best spot for it all to be in. Let's release this guy. Let's also start, it's August. Let's start printing Absolute Conflict. Let's make a limit of 15,000. See where that gets us to. We can probably stop printing these guys. So let's do a limit of 1,000 in stock for you. And let's do a maximum of, let's say 5,000 in stock for you. I'm going to hold this one at 20 and we're going to see where this gets to. Let's change this down a little bit. Shouldn't take too long to get that up and running. Yeah, there we go. Right, sweet spot is right there. I can just do this and that. Make these extremely low priority and this should be fine. All right, we're up to the 4th iteration on Inception here, guys. Absolutely fantastic, but we are nowhere near able to get that going. So let's just see. Don't work on too many tasks. Yeah, I'm fully aware that I have my programmers going way too hard. That is definitely what needs to be done next. We are still absolutely hemorrhaging. We've got a couple design ones here. This is good for 3 years. You know what? Let's take this one. I'm going to accept this. And this is good for 2 years. So let's also say assign this to design not support. They're going to work on that. That's going to get us a little bit of money. That's fine. Printing job. Finish printing job. Whoa, it's October. Whoa. We are overdue. Ah, I missed it. Release. Yes. Budget of 0. Yes. Okay, I'll spend the money. I just need to get it out there. All right. Support. Get yourself up here. Marketing. Shrink you up and bring you up here. We got a lot of things being marketed. We got a lot of things going. Let's see what we got here, guys. And the next thing is you're going to do that. You're doing that. I'm going to develop Dreams of the Sun, shrink you up, and you're almost done that. You got 2 things developing. You guys are working on those 2. Please, oh please, oh please get going. I'm going to want to port it as soon as possible, but let's make sure that we're actually making a little bit of money on it first. I also want to get this thing ported and out of there before anything else goes. Once it's ported, I'm going to be more than willing to accept the next thing. Let's do accept the next thing here. I'm also noticing they are absolutely rocking through this guy. So let's get that up and running a little bit more. That's going to save us a little bit of money. And what am I looking at, guys? My releases. You have sparse marketing. You are a outstanding game. Let us port you to the next best thing. We've got 1 million people here. Let's just put it to these two first. Make that the highest priority. I need to get this thing out as soon as humanly possible. Go, 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 go! Perfect. Beautiful. And we made money! Not a lot of money, but we did indeed make a profit of $88,000. I'm okay with that. We're up. We're up. We are up, and it's good. You're going to be good. You're going. You're almost done, so we can probably even get ourselves a new design deal in just a second. That's going to be for tomorrow. Let's see how much money we make tomorrow. Accept all and close. Almost none. You failed to print the last, so we got hit by a little bit. That sucks. I'm going to say that's fine, though. Let's look at deals. Print job. This is for May of next year. A super easy one. We'll accept that. That should be totally easy to do. Keep giving us a little bit of secondary income. Anything else good for a few more years? This is good till October. It's $30,000 a month. Again, I'm just going to accept. I'm going to wait on this. Once this is done, I'll accept that one. I'm going to accept it now. It's fine. Because we'll be able to shrink that in just a second. And in fact, we just lost ourselves a reputation. So hopefully we'll get that back sooner rather than later. All right, once this is good, we are going to pause it and unassign it. And anything else coming in here? November of 91. Absolutely going to accept that one. I will accept that one. There we go. We should be perfectly good with all of those. And now they are going to be working on this one. Once we get that ported, we should be a little bit more good to go as well. Come on, guys. Get it out. Get it out. And I think this is probably going to be the last thing that we do. And then we are basically starting from scratch again, guys. We are in a new space, spending money hand over fist. I am going to end the marketing on our original game there. We don't need it. Come on, guys. Finish this off. There we go. Hopefully that's going to make us have even more things for us to grab. Absolutely fantastic. We're going in the right direction. We have monthly profits. Taking a look at our finances, it's only like $100,000 a month right now. Our distributions are costing us a decent chunk of change. We are making $100,000 from deals, which is almost paying ourselves off there, which is nice. The bills are quite substantial. Can I go back to what the bills were before? Bills. Where am I looking here for, guys? Royalties, distribution, bills. All right, so they were $5,000 before, and then it jumped to $20,000. Okay, so it's actually not a giant jump. I don't feel too bad about that. Printing is really where it's sucking up the money there. But on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think of the new space. If you think that my slinky design is any good, I'm hoping it's going to look cool once it starts to spin up and spin around. I think it's going to look pretty awesome. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode of Software Inc. Saga Edition. Bye, everybody.